I'm here today to shed some light on the hardships that are faced as a spiritual being. I know that they like to say that, if your reader is for real about it, then it'll show in their life. But what they also forget to point out, because it is true, and it's like it's different for each individual, right? But just like there are people who are blossoming in life or rich and famous, that don't mean that they living right. That don't mean they making all the right choices and all of that. Being nice to people and showing love and all of that good stuff. It don't mean that. We're here to talk about the spiritual beings who are going through hardships. That's what we're here to talk about. And I wanted to do this as like a limited series blog because I'm gonna do a reading in this message, but I'm gonna start with transparency. Y'all know if you've been following me for a while, from time to time I go through my little moment where I want to drop a transparent video, and this is one of them. This is going to be like a little short, limited blog series on the hardships of spiritual beings. So, what I have learned, what I have gathered from my own personal experiences and from seeing others, is that people who have like a specific purpose go through hard times, hardships, struggles, and obstacles that may mirror that of people who, live in foul and karma is hitting them. It may look the same, but it'll be a difference. It's like spiritual people go through struggles, but they get assistance. They go through hardships, but it's not as bad as it could be. It's like you can always tell if someone is spiritual going through something or if someone is just having a stroke of bad luck or bad karma. So what I'm going to start with today is the fact I'm going to start with just giving you a very mini backstory, and then letting you know what triggered me to start this little vlog. So the mini backstory is that currently me and my children are living in a hotel, right? It's an extended stay. We've been here all this year, all 2025, with the exception of like, I'm going to say a couple of weeks we've been here. Um, and for the most part, things have been smooth. But just recently, today, in fact, I had an instant where I felt a bit of worry, a bit of stress. Not saying that this is the first time I felt that, just this is what triggered me to record this video. Um, this is not me asking anyone for help or anything. This is just me being transparent to let people know that you're not going through it alone. Spiritual people go through it too, and it's okay. You can get through it. So, what triggered me was I went to go pay my rent, and I was short. Yeah, I've been short for a couple of weeks now, but they've been working with me, letting it slide. And today, the manager, the hotel manager, was like, "Okay, well, you got to come up with some more money because by Monday or Tuesday, or we're gonna lock the room." And I just okay, whatever. I mean, I'm not gonna argue. He just doing his job. I ain't nothing I can do about it. But what struck me was like I felt like things were starting to get better for me and my kids. I felt like, we've been struggling, we've been going through this hard time, but things are starting to look up, in certain ways. And I was like, okay, finally a breakthrough. And then today happens. And I feel like that it happened because I was in a space where I am in a space where I just feel like I didn't go through everything for nothing. And I keep saying was, but I still feel the same way. Like it happened, but I'm letting it, like what I was advising you all to do. I'm letting it roll off my shoulders because I know that the enemy be trying me, and the enemy gonna try me every single chance they get. Like the enemy never lets up on me, and I know it's because I have a specific purpose for my life and specific missions that I have to you know work through, play out. And I remember at first I was like, oh, here comes something else. And then immediately after that, I just stopped my thoughts. I just was like, no, no. And I remember like I didn't think about it. I did not think about what could happen Monday or Tuesday for me and the kids. I didn't think about where am I gonna come up with this money from? Like if I didn't have it today, how am I gonna have it in 2 days? Like I don't get it, but I just stopped my thought process and I started watching TV. I was watching, what was I watching? It's something that had me laughing. Friends. I was watching Friends and something just was like, man, you watch Friends, you done laugh now, just go take you a nice hot bath. So I take me a nice hot bath, and as I'm in the bath, I'm listening to this reader that I listen to from time to time. She's Christian, she's very Bible and God based. And although, I'm not based on the Bible, I do read the Bible. And I'm not Christian, but I am very much so godly. But anyway, she's one of my favorite readers on YouTube. And she was speaking of, she was just resonating very much so that the enemy is going to try you, especially when you're in a period between what you asked for and it coming in for you, and the most high presenting you with what you asked for. There's going to be, like, in that in between space, there's going to be tests, trials, and it's not to break you. It's like a test of character. It's to make sure that you're strong enough, you're equipped enough. It's like a preparation season for what you ask for. It's like you ask for something, God prepares what you ask for, but they also prepare you for what you ask for. And sometimes it looks pretty messed up. Sometimes what you ask for and what you get directly after that is the complete opposite. But it's like a building, I'm hearing rebranding for you. So I feel like for me to be experiencing this this moment of the enemy coming at me, attacking me through my living space yet again and through my finances, I feel like it's because something good is coming in for me. So the main thing though that I wanted to record for was one, to show you that spirit guides, spiritualists, light beings, we go through rough times as well. We don't like to talk about it because we want to encourage you. We don't want to discourage you. But I feel like if I can record me going through the process and going through the motions, that could help as well. So, like I said, I just stopped thinking about it because, for one, there's nothing that I can do today anyway. It's Saturday. I'm estranged from my family. We've talked about that before, but that probably was on my TikTok. It's just me and my kids, and that's it. I don't got nobody else. So it's like, I don't have anybody to call and ask for the money from. I don't have, it's like, I'm doing all of this work to bring in finances, but nothing is shaking. So it's like, I'm at a standstill. And the only thing that I can do is worry or not worry. And I'm choosing to not worry. Watched something funny, took me a nice hot spiritual bath, listened to uh, some positive podcasts and readers and music to keep me uplifted. And then as I was in the tub, the Most High was like, share your story. And I have been getting that message for so freaking long, like so freaking long. And I had been trying to figure out how, like, how am I going to share my story to a point to where I feel comfortable, but also to where I don't make people look, to where I don't make people look bad. Okay, throat chakra. I didn't bring no water in here or nothing. And then today happened. And it's like, share my story, share that I got a couple of days to come up with money that I have no way of coming up with money for, but I still feel faithful. I feel like something is going to happen for me in my favor. I just don't know what. I don't know how. I just don't know. I just have the faith that everything is going to be okay. And I was not always in this space. Like, I would have been stressed out. I would have been worried. I would have been calling people that I know I didn't want to call and asking them for help, even though I know they wouldn't help me. They would only just talk about me or try to tell me how to live my life. Because, doing what I do right now, currently, presently, has not been bringing in any funds. It's been bringing in high vibrations, but it has not been bringing in funds. And I'm okay with the high vibrations because the high vibrations for me, to me, is love from the Most High. Like, things have been working out for me. We haven't won for anything. Like, we've had hard times, but it hasn't been like stressful hard times. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, I can handle that, but it ain't been like, oh my God, what is that? It hasn't been like that, even though things pretty bad have happened. But I would have been that person that is like stressed out, crying, depressed, calling people that I didn't want to call, dealing with people that I didn't want to deal with, hearing things from people that are very judgmental. Like, the people that I used to want to support me think that what I do is nothing. They don't think I do anything. They don't think that what I'm doing serves any type of purpose. They think that I should be working a 9 to 5 where I'm unhappy or whatever just to bring in funds. Just the people that I could call or would call, that it would be like a 50-50 chance if they would even help me a little bit. I would have to hear from them like I'm a child and I'm 41. So, and I even know that there are people who are like, you 41 and you still struggling. Everybody got their own pathway, it's to each his own. It's people who are older than me struggling, people younger than me struggling, people my age doing well, struggling. I mean, everybody got their own crosses to bear. Everybody goes through their own things in life, and that's just how it goes. Who are me to judge? But anyway, so what I'm doing, what's working for me, keeping me high vibrational is, for one, talking to y'all and helping you through my experiences is helping me. And for two, I say my affirmations. I pray, I meditate, I do things to keep my mind busy because if I don't, I'm going to overthink. I'm an overthinker and I have to work hard at not overthinking. Writing in my journal, I'm going to put it here somewhere, my 33 days to success. 33 days to success. That's not the name of my book. 33 days to healing. And that might be like, someone has like 30 days to success. Like, I don't know, something about that is significant that I said that. And I know the name of my book, but I don't know, y'all. This is just, it's like a documentary slash blog slash helping other people out. I don't know. Slash reading. But I said all of that to say that it's okay to struggle. It's okay to go through things. Just don't sit in it. It's okay to be a little worried, but don't sit in it. It's ebb and flow. It's about just going through the motions of things instead of sitting in them, letting them stress you out, or letting people stress you out because of your situations, or letting other people's situations stress you out. I know that there are people that I'm speaking to that your life is fine, but it's people around you who go through things, and their stuff stresses you out. But it's okay. Just move through it. Be gentle with yourself. Be compassionate with others, and just have the faith and trust that all things work together for your greatest and highest good. Also, be grateful for what you do have. Like, I had my own place ever since I moved out from my parents. It's just I've had my own place, and to be in a space where I don't have my own place, like I do, but I don't, and it's humbling. It's humbling, but it's also strengthening me. It's making me not be so soft or thin skinned. It's helping me also to not be dependent on other people just because I need them, even though I know that it's like I was one of those people who didn't like to ask for help because of the people that I had to ask for help. It was like they always would give me a hard time. And to be in a space where I don't have to ask those people for help anymore, and I still am alive and kicking and fine, it's like it's very much so strengthening and reassuring. And I also feel like that my home, my comfort, my safe space was taken away from me so that I can have room for something better. I believe that. I didn't believe it at first. I felt like I was being punished for something. I didn't know what, because when my home was taken away from me, it was like towards like the beginning of my awakening into my spiritual journey. It was the very beginning. Like I was very much so deep in. If you see how many videos I have on my YouTube, over half of them was from that time period when everything just like when I lost everything. But I feel like everything happens for a reason. I could be depressed. I could be stressed out. I could be all of the things, all of the low vibrational things, but I'm not. And I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself for being in this space. And I'm proud of myself for being vulnerable enough to be able to help someone else get through tough times as well. Because you may not be going through what I'm going through, but you may be going through something, and you just need to feel seen. You need to feel like, it's not the end of the world. And I'm here to let you know that it's not. And I see you. I see you because I see me. And, we are all reflections of each other anyway. So if I can see me, I can see you. If you can see me, you can see you. That's the first thing you have to do anyway, is see yourself. I had to learn to see me and be me before I could even begin to see other people, because I felt unseen for so long. I felt unappreciated for so long that when I started to appreciate and see myself and learn my own worth and know my own value, I don't know. It's just a freeing feeling. I don't know how to explain it. I don't even know if this video is even going to come out how I want it to come out. I might not even post it once because, I edit, and I just, I may edit and be like, you know what, I'm just going to delete the whole thing. But I feel like it's for a purpose. I do. I really do. And then I just saw 2121. So that feels like confirmation for me. So I pray that when I edit that I don't let the enemy be in my ear telling me not to, not to post this video. But I feel like there also is this energy not only within myself, because I feel it within myself as well, but this energy in the collective of needing to speak your truth and also needing to heal your heart chakra. I feel like I keep doing this because I am healing my heart chakra. I do not want to be estranged from my family. I am a very much so family oriented person, but at this phase in my journey, in order for me to step into who I really am authentically, because I always feel like I just can't be myself around my family. And I know that sounds messed up, but that's just how it is. And I feel like right now, I just need to be by myself. Like my kids, they let me be, I mean, they're my kids, but I just need to be able to just fully be myself in a safe space, in a safe environment, and not have to worry about anybody telling me I need to do more, or I need to be more, or I need to change what I'm doing, like, or secretly, judging me behind my back, talking about me behind my back. I just, I feel like I need this phase in my life. And I have talked to my family in these months since, separating from them. So it's not like a complete estrangement, but it's 95%, probably more than that. Matter of fact, it is more. It's probably 98% to be honest. I'm 98% estranged from my family, but it's 2% where I send a message or all of it. But anyway, I feel like then stillness came out. I feel like this is a phase for the collective to be able to be in their own peace, in their own energy, in order to build themselves up. Because a lot of us be broken from things going on in our lives, but we don't talk about it. Look at this. We don't talk about it. We don't speak about it. We just hide behind our masks. We hide behind, you know, this facade that I'm okay, like I'm fine, like it's okay, it's good, it's not important. When we really need to face those things in order to heal them. And if we gotta be to ourselves, if we gotta go in our prayer closet, if we just gotta remove ourselves from certain environments in order to become more healthy, to heal through things, and sometimes that's just what we gotta do. This this bird may be significant. I'm also hearing something about seeing a singular bird, like a big singular bird. It can be white or gray. I'm even hearing colorful, but something about one singular bird is significant. Or maybe you're that singular bird. You need to be free to be yourself, to spread your wings. You may have been in a space where you felt cramped. I'm hearing something about a prison like space, like being stagnant or stuck to where your wings like this and you can't fly, even though you're meant to fly. And you keep having this feeling of like, I'm meant for more, I'm meant to be doing more, I should be doing something else, but you just don't know what. You need to remove yourself, even if it's temporary, even if it's for a few minutes, a few extra minutes alone after work, like whatever it is for you. I just feel like you need to take that time to yourself of stillness, of quietness. You can even sneak in some meditation or some prayer or something. I don't know. I'm hearing to drink your water and connect with your emotions. Yeah, I know that's my first journal, my first hard copy journal, my first hard copy book that I published. Hi, fucking Drake. But I'm here to drink your water and connect with your emotions. Focus on yourself. Focus on your healing. Focus on your mission. Focus on your growth. I'm hearing to don't listen to other people's judgments. Everybody can only judge from their own perspective, their own experiences, and sometimes the people who judging you, it's like that's like an apple judging an orange. Like you can't judge me. You're an orange. It's no way that you can't see what I see, how I see it. I'm an apple. I'm hearing the apple don't fall too far from the tree. For some, that saying, "the apple don't fall too far from the tree," I feel like for some of you, like an extension of you, whether it's your children or some, I'm hearing a charge, like a person or people that you have, you're a charge, like people that you're like over in some sort of way. You're like teaching them or mentoring them or taking care of them in some sort of way. It's like they're learning from you, from your experiences. A lot of people be feeling like that children don't know what's going on because you don't talk to them about what's going on, but children are very much so empathetic. Like they can feel if something's off, or they may hear things that you think that they don't hear, and that's why I have grown to, like, if I feel like I can't really keep it to myself, like hide how I feel guided to speak to my kids about it. I didn't have that at home, like with my parents. Like it was the stay in a child's place type of energy. Back in that time, that was the main thing, like stay in a child's place. But for me, like for one, my children they have always been intelligent, and then two, I don't know, I just did not want to repeat the same things that my parents did with me. Not saying that my parents did a bad job, just saying that I have always raised my children differently than how I was raised. And I did always get a lot of backlash from different people, not just my parents, but from different people about how I raised my kids. But my kids are doing very, very much so good. They're intelligent, they do well in school, they work hard. I must did something right. I don't know, but my mouth feels really dry, and I know for one, I'm healing my throat chakra, and for two, it's a message to the collective to heal your throat chakra, speak your truth, drink your water, connect with your emotions and speak on them. No matter, you know, I can understand wanting to be compassionate of other people's feelings, but don't lock your feelings away to uplift somebody else's feelings. Speak your truth too. You can speak your truth compassionately. Okay, so these cards flipped over, and we're gonna take them. So there's this energy of having strength and like a fearful space, something that scares you, like taking a leap of faith, even though it's scary. Like me and my kids got put out, but the way we got put out was I could have, if if I was in a space where that's what I wanted, I could have like calmed the situation down where we would still be living where we were living. But it was just, I felt for a long time it was time, like we had outgrown that space in so many ways. And I just felt like it needed to be done. I had to take the leap, and the net will appear. I did not know where we was gonna go, what we was gonna do, and here we are months later, still striving, still surviving. And I I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what we're gonna do a lot of times. A lot of times I'm just going with the flow. I am living the definition of ebb and flow, of going with the flow. Whatever, like it is what it is, whatever happens, happens. Fuck how it turned out. Like I'm living that every single day of my life right now. And for the most part, it's exciting. It ain't always fun, but it's exciting. I will give it that. It's exciting because you never know what's gonna happen. But what I also have learned is that everything works out for me, even when I don't know how, even when I don't know when or where or who. Everything has always worked out for me and my baby, so I'm thankful for that. I feel also like this need to like defend your high vibration. You're gonna go through things. You're gonna go through something. You're going through something right now that it's like, are you gonna take care of it? Are you gonna like protect it? with your being, like your sanity, your emotional health? Are you gonna protect it, or are you gonna just let everyone and everything, take jabs at you? I feel like some of you are going through emotional, like you might not be going through financial strains. You might be going through emotional or mental things that bother you or try to keep you down. Are you going to protect your heart? Are you going to protect your mind? Or are you just going to just let things keep bothering you or keep happening to you instead of defending yourself? You know what I'm saying? It's like, and I'm saying this with love. You cannot always be in a space of victim mentality. You have to, at some point, okay, maybe you were in a space where you were a victim, okay? But after you're a victim, then you have to become a survivor. You can't be a victim the entire time, or it's going to beat you down. It's going to drag you through the mud. You have to elevate. You have to, at some point, start to heal and grow through things. We don't go through things so they can beat us down. We go through things so that they can strengthen us and teach us lessons. Maybe we're meant to teach others. Maybe we're just meant to teach our charges, whatever the reason may be. We go through things for a reason, and it's up to you to use your discernment and to know what to do and why you're going through something, and what effects you going through that it could have for you or for others. Okay, so for some of you, there's like some sort of union or reunion that's trying to come in for you. And it's like you're being spiritually attacked, mentally attacked, physically attacked, financially attacked, emotionally attacked. You're being attacked in order to keep you from this collaboration, from this union or reunion, from this newness. I feel like you're looking for like a new life, a new way of being, a new job, a new hobby, a new person. And it's like you have to defend this new contract that's trying to come in for you. So if if you get to a space, right, let's try to break it down. If you get to a space, okay, let's say for instance, you're like working a job, and it's like, you want to bring in certain finances, or you got to bring in certain finances, and you might be working a job just because of, responsibility and whatnot. But then there's people nitpicking at you, trying to get you fired, trying to get you to act out of character. Defend yourself in a way where, maybe I didn't say that right. Defend your high vibration by praying, meditating, taking deep breaths, not stressing out, not taking your work home with you. Because a lot of times you can handle things from work if you don't like be stressed about, if you don't like be stressed out about it at home, talking about it at home with everybody that you come across. You talking about something that happened at work, and it just makes it that much more worse. The more you talk about it, it gives it more energy, more momentum to piss you off. So it's like, defend yourself from a light perspective, like a light worker perspective. Defending yourself by remaining high vibrational, keeping the peace, being compassionate. Because a lot of the times, the people that we deal with, they're fighting their own demons. The ones that, try to give us a hard time, they're just fighting their own demons, and it's coming out, it's lashing out at us. So being compassionate, while it's hard, it's necessary. But I definitely feel like there are some opportunities coming in for the collective. There's like this energy of newness coming in. Something about ants or aunts. Something about snakes may be significant. I'm saying someone eating like lobster tails or something like a seafood boil that may be significant. I'm also seeing like sharks may be significant. Cats and dogs are significant. And something about water, something about gears or a clock. So something about timekeeping, a clock, a watch, a clock at work. You got to clock in and clock out. Also, something about mechanics or working on things. With your, using your hands to work on things, or not even a mechanic. You could be like someone who is into fixing things. Something about cars is significant. I'm seeing someone who makes jewelry. That may be significant. Someone who is like crafting. I see someone knitting, um, writing a book, writing something. You're either writing something for yourself or for others. All those things are significant. See, all of that stuff that I just named, like I'm even seeing someone doing hair and nails, like making perfumes, making things smell good, like all of those things uplift other people. No matter how insignificant you may think it is, all of those things uplift other people. Fixing somebody's car, decorating somebody's home, making clothes for somebody, helping somebody smell good. Like it uplifts people's energy, and the enemy don't want that. The enemy don't want you feeling good, let alone you making other people feel good. So you're gonna get these attacks from time to time, and you're also gonna get these tests in between you praying for something or asking for something or desiring something or trying to manifest something. You're gonna, in between you manifesting and receiving, you're gonna have to be in that middle space. And I keep getting that message. For some of you, you're meant to be silent about something, but for others of you, it's something trying to keep you silent or make you become silent when you need to be speaking out. That's where your discernment comes in. But yeah, is that all the messages? I'm hearing work. Something about Rihanna is significant. Somebody want to do a brand. Somebody wants to be like have a brand deal with Fenty or something. You go, girl or guy. You know, Fenty is universal. Let's see if any more messages want to come out. Yeah, I feel I'm hearing peaceful collaboration. I feel like that there is someone that you're gonna be coming in contact with, whether it be friendship, work, romance, whatever. There's someone that you're gonna be coming into contact with, and they're gonna bring you peace, and you're gonna bring them peace. Y'all either gonna be working together peacefully, having a relationship peacefully, or it's something having a peaceful relationship. I'm also hearing something about the birth of like a new love. Some of you are going to be rekindling a love that you already have. It's like somewhere along the lines y'all lost the spark, and y'all it's going to be like rekindled. For others of you, you're going to be finding a new love. I'm looking for a new love, baby. A new love. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, there's something about a new love. Also, someone's giving birth. That came up. Someone's going to be giving birth and falling in love. You know, when you have a baby, it's love at first sight. Matter of fact, as a mother, well, probably a father too. I don't know, but as a mother, you fall in love as soon as you learn you're pregnant and you feel that baby kick in. It's like love at first kick or something. I don't know, but there's something about new love. There also might be like a craft that you're like a new hobby that you're falling in love with, something new coming into your life. You're going to be in love with it. You're going to there's also this heavy energy though, like of needing to defend your territory, defend your pride. I'm also hearing. And when I heard pride, I saw lions. So that's also defending your family, defending your home space, your territory as well. I also feel like there's some sort of countdown. 432 could be significant because I see 432 on the table, but I also just when I looked up, I saw 4332. So 432 is significant. Something about a countdown, something about things aligning, something about I'm hearing a depreciation. I feel like I'm getting that message of something being taken away in order for to make room for something else. There is divine order, divine orchestration going on in your life at this time. divine orchestration sounds good, but it don't always feel good. I'm just gonna tell you, like, everything has duality. Like, it's for your greatest good, but some parts of it ain't gonna feel good. Some parts of it, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna take some healing. It's gonna take some strength to get through. But it is what it is. Go with the ebbs and the flow, okay? So that is your message. I send you so much love and so much light, and I will see you on the next one. Don't forget to check the description box. Hit that thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And I'll see you later. Namaste.
Super,